Let's do this. So, oh, by the way, hello gamers. Mornings, afternoon, another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. Or excellent. What? Okay. Remember during the Activision Blizzard saga when Rocksteady Studio, NetherRealms, and WB Games was on the table for $5 billion? Remember that situation? You remember Warner Brothers Discovery involvement with it? Well, it looked like WB is on the chopping block again. Listen to this. Oh, by the way, okay, Phil Spencer, you want to buy another studio? You could buy Rocksteady, NetherRealm Studios, and WB Games. You guys got the money to do it. You could save Batman, or do Sony Want It. Who wants him? Listen to this. Says here, report, WB Discovery looking to sell off games, other division to prevent total breakup. Says here, game franchise like DC, Mortal Kombat may once again be up for sale as Warner Brothers Discovery tries to make some money. So who wants to own DC Universe, Batman, and all? Who wants them? Is it Nintendo? Is it Sony? Is it Microsoft? Or is it Valve? Valve got money too, Let's not forget about them. Let me stop playing here. Says here, Warner Brothers Discovery, dire financial strait may lead it to sell off various smaller assets as means to avoid a complete nuclear option corporate breakup. Per Financial Times, senior management like CEO David Zaslav are considering settling off his video game division. That side of the business include the original franchise WBD acquired Mortal Kombat, a long-running transmedia brand, DC, Harry Potter. Since merging with Discovery in 2022, WBD has reportedly affirmed its desire to stick around in the video games, particularly live service. It saw a big success in 2023 with Hogwarts Legacy, followed by the modest Multiverse and the disappointing Suicide Squad in 2024. According to the outlet, selling its games may be one of the sales WBD could make without triggering complication, but legally and content-wise, the company recently lost out on media rights for NBA games and is rebranding its Max original back to HBO. Selling itself is in WB's blood. Notably, this is the second time this decade that Warner Brothers Games has been up for potential sale, or better yet, up for grabs, like I would put it. Anyway, says here, back in 2020, when Warner Brothers was still owned by AT&T, remember that? See? Parties like Microsoft and Take-Two were interested in buying the interactive division. At the time, a potential deal would have been valued as much as $4 billion. With a potential sale up in the air back then, it appeared to have affected NetherRealm specifically. Instead of making Injustice 3 after 2019's Mortal Kombat 11, it shifted to Universe reboot of Mortal Kombat 1. A sale never happened, and WB Games has stuck around as its own entity. However, Microsoft never fully took its eye off Warner's ball. Leaked document from 2023 shows it wanted Gotham Knights, Mortal Kombat 1 and Suicide Squad on Game Pass for a range of 50 to 250 million each. Says if WB Games were to be sold off now, it's unclear for how much, given the performance of its aforementioned 2023-2024 games. along with Monolith Production incoming Wonder Woman title. And that's the end of the article. Now, remember, during the Activision saga, game developers is saying it's $4 billion, but they were actually on the table for $5 billion. Yeah, during the Activision, situation when Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion. AT&T had NetherRealm Studios, WB Games, and Rocksteady on the table for $5 billion. Yeah, and before that, I did a video talking about months ago when NetherRealm Studios was supposed to be working on a Marvel versus DC. Ever since then, they went dark. Now WB is back on the table again. So the question is now, okay, who wants them? Is it Sony? Is it Nintendo? Or is it Microsoft? We already know that Microsoft is a $3 trillion company. They just spent $68.7 billion. They already spent 7.3 on ZeniMax Bethesda. So the question is, who wants them? Who wants them? And why didn't Warner Brothers take the deal then? If Microsoft was trying to purchase them, why didn't they? That's the question. And then Discovery got involved, and I think they had made a purchase somewhere around I think 40 million, somewhere around there. So yeah. And then there's the Sony factor. If Sony would have jumped at it right then and there when the deal was on the table, they, like I told you before, they would have owned Spider-Man and Batman, the entire franchise. Every game that Rocksteady, NetherRealm, and WB Game makes would be under Sony's umbrella. So the question is now, who wants them? And the question is now, is it even worth it? Yeah. Yeah, video games, folks. So the question is, does Phil Spencer want Batman under Microsoft umbrella? So yeah, now they can get maybe they can put Gotham Knights on Xbox One. Just saying. Just saying. So yeah, WB's having issues, man. So they're looking for a miracle right now. Who wants them? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy though. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, the Star Wars started my work. Go. Peace.